Hey everybody, author MD New back again with a reading from my holiday short story, A Dragon for Christmas. As you can see, I've got on my cute little snowman shirt that my sister made for me back a few years ago. So I thought it'd be a great time to share a holiday story and get everybody in the mood for the holiday season. So, a brief blurb about the book. So here we go. Since Carmen was 7 years old, she understood two things. One, she was going to be the strongest dragon keeper there ever was. The second was that she was going to marry her best friend, Mattie. So that's a little bit about the short story. And now I'm going to do a reading. This is from the very first chapter. So we jump right in and we get to meet Carmen. Carmen, mija, you awake? Do you want something to eat? I open my eyes. I'm not hungry. You need to eat. How do you expect to keep your strength? I don't respond. The magical charms upset my stomach to the point where I can't eat. I know they're supposed to fight the curse, but do they have to make me feel so bad? Even the ones my dad helps create? They all suck. Mija, I'll eat something later, I promise. I have to respond, or Mom will keep bugging me. But all I want to do is rest. I glance out the window to the training yard. This year, I'm getting my dragon for Christmas. And I'll have different charms that hopefully won't make me feel crummy all the time. That'll be good. Thought I was going to get my dragon a few years ago when Mattie got hers, but my bonding with the yellow-tipped dragon didn't stick, even with the fancy charms the Dragon Master's trainer created. And it sucks. After the yellow tip was gone, I was cleared, and I was cleared of its influence. I had to start the whole testing and training process again. It was either go through the process or have the curse come back full force. And I really didn't want that to happen. Ooh, look, an African tiger stripe just flew by the window. There's all kinds of different dragons that people can get, like the California green belly. That's what Mattie has. I'm hoping for a blue bottom from Lake Tahoe or the mountain poppy. It's this pretty orange. I suppose I shouldn't be too picky as long as I get a dragon. I have to remind myself not everyone can get one. You have to be born special, like me. I forgot the exact day, but back when I was 7, my folks and the dragon and the master dragon trainer told me I was going to get my very own dragon. I was so excited because I met Mattie around the same time and I realized when I grew up I was going to marry her. I watched the dragons fly around down in the training yard amongst the trees, seeing the other kids playing with their dragons. I wish I could be with them. It's not that cold and there isn't any rain today, but I'm stuck in my room recovering from the last round of tests. I shift in my bed for a better view out the window, but I can't see Mattie or Gary, her dragon. She must be with her parents. I hope she comes by. She smells like strawberries, and her smile and laugh make me feel better. When I talk about marrying Mattie, my dad tells me to focus on my dragon first. My mom doesn't like me talking about getting married, or stuff like that. I think it upsets her, but I don't get why. When I tell the dragon techs about me and Mattie, they smile and remind me I need to focus on my testing and training. Dragon training is important, but so is being friends with Mattie. Why can't I do both at the same time? I guess it's because the training isn't easy and I get tired a lot. But if that's what it takes to get my dragon, then I'm gonna do it. I shift again, unable to get comfortable. I've been in this room too long and need to get outside and move around. If I were home, I'd be in my own room. My bed is huge and fluffy with lots of pillows. Mom let me pick them out. I love my house. It always smells like freshly baked bread. Well, it used to, before I started training for my dragon. Now it smells funny, like the training center. My mom is always cleaning and doesn't want to bake anymore. Still, I'm lucky. I don't live far from one of the best dragon training campuses in the country, the Packard Family Dragon Foundation. It's amazing. And right next door to this is this big fancy college. I hope to go there when I get older, but my dad wants me to go to his school where he teaches. Anyway, I have time before I have to make those choices. The Gilroy glider soars by my window. It's double the size of the African tiger stripe, and it's a solid brown. So cool. There are three humongous dragon breeding centers here as well. So I'm doubly lucky. I've gotten to go to the big facility in San Jose where we live. It's huge and filled with at least one of every type of dragon. Mattie and I went there once during one of our extended stays at the center while she was training. We had a blast. Maddie's family has to come from Reno for her training. Now that she has her dragon, she only needs to come to make sure that her bond is holding and ensure she and her dragon are getting along. They also check her charms and make sure that they are still assisting with the dragon bond. Sometimes they need to exchange them for stronger charms. I can't wait for that. Maddie's dragon is a red and green with big wings as long as a school bus. Most California greenbellies have a lot of green in them and are gigantic, like the size of a car. I bet Mattie will be able to ride Gary if she wants to. Someday, when he's full grown. Gary started out tiny and all green, but now, when I see him, he's mostly red. But he still has his green belly, which has tiny little hairs that makes it all fuzzy and soft. According to the books I've read on dragons, the California greenbelly used to spit fire, but that trait was bred out of them a long time ago. That kind of sucks because a fire-breathing dragon would have been cool. Gary and Mattie seem to get along, and I guess it's good he doesn't breathe fire. I wouldn't want anything to happen to Mattie, or me. I've gotten to go out with them in the yard a few times during the training sessions. He's amazing and makes me want my own dragon even more. I've got the name of my dragon all picked out, but I'm not supposed to say yet, so I don't. My dragon, when I get her, I'm sure she's going to be a blue bottom with a purple body and long blue wings. She's going to have a sleek, fast body, not big and bulky like Gary. I cough. You okay, Mija? My mom asks for the 100th time from her tablet, her brown eyes narrowing on me. Her black hair is brushed up in a ponytail. I think she has pretty eyebrows, but I don't tell her that. She and Dad are here most days. The last session was really hard on me, but I pulled through, and the new charms seem to have helped with the curse, even with the loss of my appetite it caused. When I woke up the other day, they were both in my room watching me. Now, whenever I move or cough, my mom asks if I'm all right. I'm fine. Just tired of being in bed, I tell my mom. Later, we can take you out in the yard if you promise to eat something. I nod. My mom goes back to her tablet. I suppose I shouldn't complain. My mom works for a high-tech company that gave her a lot of time off for my training. My dad is a professor of spellcraft and mysticism at Santa Clara University. Magic runs on his side of the family. So he got a job teaching it to others. He's been doing it forever, although the only spells I've seen him conjure are charms. I guess his job is important because the master dragon trainer and he talk a lot, especially about my charms. I heard he's good at removing curses, but my parents want me to focus on my dragon, so I don't hear a lot about spell crafting or magic, especially these days with how sick I've been. I wonder if my family being magical is part of the reason curses affect me the way they do. I'm not sure, but Maddie's parents aren't magical, and she's cursed like me, so I don't know. So that is a little bit from A Dragon for Christmas, my holiday short story. That was the second short story that my publishing house picked up and published for their holiday anthology. So I'm really excited about it. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a great story. It's all about Christmas and magic and dragons and it just every time this year it always just fills me up with joy. So the book is available in ebook and it's also now available in audiobook, so you can pick it up either way. The links will be down below where you can check it out. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful start to the holiday season. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.